Welcome, friends. I'm very excited to share this spinal mobility and a bit of shoulder mobility flow with you today. So it pulls a little bit from the reformer, so we'll imagine, if that's a familiar piece of equipment for you, that you're sitting on the box. We're doing a bit of short box and then mat work on preferably a stool so that we have room to roll behind us. If you do have a box, the box will work, but I say a low stool is best. So let's begin. I'm gonna keep the point of my stool forward so that it's wider here. And I'm just gonna face you this way, face whatever way is comfortable. And let's just ground the feet slightly ahead of the knees there. A little bit of a magnetic field in the inner thighs. Give a little squeeze and see that when you squeeze how, I can grow tall, because we always wanna think up first, like our spine is the stretched spring. So from here, reach the arms out, take a big yawn and shrug the shoulders up, and then let them release and settle down. Remembering ball and socket joint, ball and socket joint. We are going to roll around these joints. Let's start with round back. Grow tall and then curl as far as you can, keeping your feet grounded. And then rise back up, find your sitting bones. Keep elevating the spine. Let's add a breath. Exhale, round back. Inhale, rise up and out of those sitting bones. Exhale, round back. Try to soften the solar plexus, soften that sternum as well. And rise up and round back. And rise up. 8's the magic number today. We have 4 more. Exhale, round, soften back. Inhale up. And X. And in, nice strong focal point, maybe a little bit above our horizon line. Exhale, and up, and round, and we stay on this 8th one, I believe. So we take the arms without shifting anything. We reach up as high as we can, and down, and 4, and 4, and 3, reach to the fingernails, 2, and now we stay up there and we swing. There can be a little bounce in the ribs. Down, up, and 6, and 7, and sweep your way back up. Finding those sitting bones. So we found the back curl. Now we're gonna find the front curl. Take a big breath in. Starting with the crown of your head like we're melting or pouring water out. Soften the sternum, the solar plexus. Open up those back ribs. Find that scooped out position and then lengthen back up. Exhale. Soften back to elongate the spine into this curl. Arms and reset nice and tall, and dive up and over your innards. Hang the head, inhale, return, and back up. Think of it as a cat back, so we are rounding that lower spine a little as well. Exhale, 4 more. Inhale, ascend. And exhale, reach your armpits, right? That ball in the socket lives there. Reach it forward. Inhale, back up. 2 more. Exhale. Wiggle into that back space. Inhale, refine those sitting bones. And once more, we stay, we scoop, we scoop. We pulse the arms up. Maintain the curl. 2, 3, thumbs up. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and reach. Now we swing the arms around. 2, maintain that curl. Oh yeah, give yourself some air. And there can again be a little deepening in the spine. And Ooh, return back. Keep those arms, fingernails reaching. Flat back. Find those sitting bones. And again, we are rolling the pelvis on the heads of the femurs here. Exhale. And in. And exhale, pushing down with the feet. And in. It's a little easier with the strap on the reformer. It's okay. Exhale. Keep tractioning the knees away from your belly button. And up. And long arms. And up. 4 more. And in. Imagine you are pressing down on something with those forearms. And reset. And up once more. We find wherever the edge is, grounding the feet. Again, arms reach up. Ooh, looks like nothing, quite challenging. I had to take my focus a little higher to find that opening here. And 2. And this time we circle starting down, down and up. And let them swing. Pump the breath. And 6. And 7. And ooh, sitting up nice and tall. This time we reach forward. Try to keep the arms on that horizontal plane. And up. Reach into your pubic bone. And up. And we're still kind of soft here and here, right? From here, resettle. And reach. And up. Energize the nails. And up. And up. And up. Finding the crease in your hips for 2 more. Wherever you can maintain length here in that lower spine, we stay. We again reach the arms up. Thumbs up. And 4, pump the breath. 3, 2, keep reaching. Tailbone away from the crown of the head. And we swing the arms down and around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, find your way back up. Take a moment. Press down through those armpits. Reach out of the fingernails. Find your sitting bones. Ground down through your feet. Reach up through the crown of the head. Find all of your expansion wide as well. Soften your solar plexus. Soften the sternum. We can still be vertical there with that softness. Woo! Let it go. Beautiful. Let's open up the side body a little bit. So I like to sit on the corner here. So feel free to do that as well. Legs a little bit wide just to help counterbalance us. Again, press down through the feet. Let's take a moment just to roll the shoulders. That was a lot of full rotation in those ball and socket joints. Excellent. And then from here, yawn them up. Reach, 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 reach. Let's keep a little bit of a diagonal reach because that gives a little more space for the bones of the shoulders to stay wide, elongate. Press down, so we're making this sort of like an X. And then from here, we always lift up. And, oop, you see what I just did there? I went forward. Let's try to find that softness. Go directly up and then directly over, wherever you can, keeping that opposite hip grounded. Inhale, elongate back up. And exhale into that side bend. Ooh, I gotta remind myself, Stephanie, soften those ribs. And bottom arm lifts us back up. And up. And reach through those fingernails. Plant this opposite pinky toe. And up. 4 more. Open up this armpit. Sometimes we want to do this. We're going to do that in a moment. Let's almost think armpit to the back of the room. And that's a lot of work. Up. And for me, fun work. And up, very satisfying. And up and over. Ground that opposite pinky toe. Spiral that armpit to the back of the room. Up. And once more. And let's keep everything elevated. Let's again see if we need to find that soft place here. Almost think a little bit of a curl. And then we take a little soaring eagle here. So we start with the side bend. We sweep, we spiral, we spread our wings. So again, it's this nice curved place here. We're a little longer in our pelvis here, trying to find this upper body curve, opening up this kidney area. Take a moment here, maybe even pat yourself over there. Hang, hang, hang. And then scoop back out to the side bend. Wow. And up, reminds me of my modern dance days. And up and over, opposite side. And soaring eagle. Spiral, we're still reaching through that pinky toe, reaching down through this hip. Let's take a moment here. Pat yourself on that kidney. Open, spread your wings, and scoop back up and center with a little more flow because I think it'll feel nicer. So we're going to take a little pumping breath, one exhale, one inhale per movement. Feel your feet. Four more. Remember, 8's the magic number today. And scoop. And over. And soar. And reach. Bottom arm carries us up. Last time. And reach. This time go a little bit into an arch. Swan that body. And then let it go. I'm building heat. I hope you are too. Beautiful. Let's stay as we are. It's actually nice with the corner because we can give a little squeeze to the inner thighs. And let's do a little bit of spine twist here. So let's flex out through those feet. We can have a soft bend in the knees just so we're not hanging out in them. And really reach through the heels. Try to spread the tootsies. And find those wings and expand them. Reach out through the fingers, reach out through the nails. We rise up, we rotate. We allow the pelvis, and you'll see my feet are actually gonna shift because right, the head of the femur is being pulled around. Rotate as far as you can. Now, like a little sprinkler, we take 3 pumping exhales to squeeze and spiral a little bit more. Here we go. And center. Opposite side. Rotate. Energize the fingers. Find your sitting bones. 3 pumping exhales. And center. Now think of your torso as a dish rag, and we're wringing out all of the juice there. A little more flow. Take a reach. Exhale. Find your spiral. 3 more to find more depth. And center. And center. 4 more. Reach. Take those eyeballs with you. Center. Can you flex a little bit more? That's really for me. I think yes. And center. Now you might notice I was lifting that hip. Let's try to keep them both a little more grounded on this last one each side. Lean into it, reach out of it. And center, last time. Oh, that left hip for me. And center. Woo, soften those ribs. Feel your back space a little bit before you release. Bend the knees. Beautiful. Let's open the legs. Maybe sit back a little bit more on your seat. And point the feet. Try to spread the toes. We're going to do a little bit of saw here. So it's sort of adding on to that spine twist. Let's reach out. Again, we have our really long wings. And again, we rotate from where we can rotate, which is that ball and socket joint. Rotate, 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 rotate. Take that back arm. Spiral it up. I will face you this way. I'm doing that. Completely internally rotated. Dive over, pinky finger toward that pinky toe. Reach, front fingers forward, back fingers back and up. Now that back hand unwinds, pulls us up. We soften, we find center. Rotate. Spiral, again, that back arm, shoulder will come forward because we're finding internal rotation. And then dive over, pinky finger to pinky toe. Reach, reach, reach. Unwind and center. And you might feel, especially on this side for me, I feel my calf is working to stabilize me. A little less so here. So just notice that through your legs. They're going to help, and really try to dome the foot. Here we go. Rotate. Spiral. Dive. All in one long exhale. Inhale, unwind. And center. And rotate. Spiral the arm and dive. Inhale, unwind, sitting tall, feeling your back, and center. And rotate. Spiral and dive. Inhale, center, exhale. Rotate, rotate, dive. Inhale. And center, one more each. I believe that's 8. And last time. Stay where you are. Let's soften the knees a little bit. Let's reach out. And settle. Awesome. So before we close the legs, we're going to find this, and then we're going to find this. So we're going to do a little bit of butterfly. So let's interlace the fingers, nice and low, under the nape of the neck. One leg stays bent. So we pull ourselves up. We again find that back space, and we come back to our side bend. Kind of like the soaring eagle we did earlier. Slightly different way to get into it. We think elbow point to kneecap. And then we close our wings, and we open, and close, and open. Now I'm allowing this hip to roll in and out a little because it feels better. So if that feels better for you, go for it. 4 more. And, right, we could just extend our wings, and we've already been here. Fancy that. Once more, open up that armpit. Oh, find your way back to center. Switcheroo. Ground, find wherever is comfy for you. Wiggle into space, exhale, tip over. And finding that same kidney opening because we're curved. 4 more. Armpit closes, opens. Last time. Find your way back up. Woo! And let's close the legs. Let's just keep them soft. We're gonna go for a little canoe ride. So let's round back. I'll face this way. Round back. We have our oar, and then we just dip it in. Think of this as almost dip it in over here, and then we dip it in over there. Think of this as almost as a recovery. It's like we're massaging our stomach, all those organs nice and deep, and we are in rapids. We're calm in these rapids because we're using our breath. The knees are probably shifting because, again, our pelvis is shifting because we rotate on the ball and socket joints. But I'd say about 8 more strokes should do it to get us back on calm waters. 8. Oh, slow it down. Oh, we're back on calm waters. Using our breath. I think we did 2, so 6 more strokes will get us back to shore. And excellent, find your way up. Ooh, take a moment to reacquaint with the sitting bones. We're gonna finish with a bit of rowing back. Keep the legs here. Find your sitting bones pretty close to the edge here. We still have, right, so we just went for a canoe. This is a little more of a kayak or a rowing machine, an erg, a rowboat. So here we go. So from here, we round back to the start. This time we pull. Reach. And from here, we're gonna reach so far. We're reaching out through our nails. We're reaching out through our toenails that we, look what we found. We found hundreds position. Can't escape it. And then dive over, open the knees, drop the head down, stretch the armpits. Let's stay nice and curved over. Separate the hands as the arms embrace the space forward. Our back embraces the space behind us. We made it up. Let's take our time here. Reach out, dive, press back, reaching up, dropping down. Separate, embrace the space forward and behind you. Finding those sitting bones. Again, ground the feet. Reach out so far that we float, literally. And dive over, pressing back, diving down, reaching up. And roll up through the shoulders. And find your sitting bones again. Float. Dive. Maybe we get a little bit deeper with each one. We have 4 more to go. Take it nice and easy. This again is our cool down. Two more. Can you be present in every moment? Can you flow with your breath? Thank you so much for joining me. That was a lot of fun for me. I hope it was a lot of fun for you to get our spines moving Pilates-style. And I look forward to working with you on the mat, on the chair, on the props soon.